Hey everyone, Vorg from Wedlock&Loaded here. Recently we haven't been able to put up a couple of videos, guys, because, my father passed. And I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about my experience in general and in hope that somehow this might help somebody else out there too. Um, I grew up mostly without my father. When I was about 8 years old, my parents got a divorce, and I didn't really get to see much of him. But as I was growing up, I remember growing up a lot with a sense of, I guess, anger more than anything towards him, towards life in general. It happens as with anything. And recently, I'd come to terms to be at peace with myself and with him. So I decided to forgive him, to forgive myself, to find that peace of mind, because it's the most important thing you need. At least that's what I think, to be happy. And this is really personal, but I just decided to make this blog because I think it's important. It's important for people to do things before it's late, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Um, Last time I saw him first like about 5 or 6 years ago, and it was just a regular visit, nothing important. He was working, and I just remember him being fine and didn't really calling me or anything like that. And recently, about a month or two ago, I was working out, doing a job for my company, and I happened to stumble upon a business that he opened. So I stopped by. He showed me his new business. He showed me he'd moved on. He'd pretty much started a new family. He had new children, and he got a new beginning, and that's good. That's good, and he really wanted to connect and try to be my friend again. And you know what? Not that I took it for granted, but I just felt at peace that if he was doing fine, then I was fine with it. Then that would be fine too. You know, who we are is who we choose to be. Like, I truly believe that the people that we choose to be in life is who we truly are. Sometimes they say that it's mapped in our DNA, but no, it's a matter of choice of who we want to be in this life, of what we need, of who we are, of what we do in general. Because we understand what's right and what's wrong and good from bad, but we're not here to talk about that. What I want to say mostly is that I was called last night saying that he had passed. Um, he shot himself. And all I wanted to say is that if you have a feud, if you have something that you've wanted to tell your parents, just do it. It's better to talk now, even if it's only for a bad moment, but to forgive them, to talk to them, to tell them that you love them, to tell them at least that they matter to you, and regardless of who they are or what they did or whatever they do, that they're important to you. You know, it's never easy to talk about these things, and I really appreciate everyone for listening to my story in this case. I just want you to understand that it it's hard to live with that remorse, to live with that, not guilt, but that what if I would have talked to him? What if I would have done something different? What if I would have handled the situation in a different way? It's a lot of feelings that I don't wish on anyone. What I do want to say is that if you have the chance to talk to somebody, do it. If you have bad feelings or bad blood within your family, your parents, your brother, your mother, your father, whoever it may be, you never know. It truly might make a difference. It truly might. Even if they don't want to hear you out, even if they don't care, even if it didn't really make sense at all, at least you'd know in your heart that you did what's right, that you did the right thing, and at least that you could live in peace. So for a couple of days we might be missing a couple of episodes, but I just want everyone to know that we truly appreciate our fans and everyone out there, and for allowing me to share this message with you. And thank you so much for stopping by. And you know what? Go hug your parents today. Go hug them and love them. They're going to appreciate it. But for now, Wedlock and Loaded signing out.